Hey, it's Film Rich and welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down Mr Inbetween Season 3 Episode 6, which is titled Ray Who. This episode delivers a mix of nostalgia, dark humour and heavy emotions as Ray confronts his past yet again, which is becoming a theme for this season, while dealing with some of the serious present day issues. Before we get into it, I'd like to remind everyone to please like, share and subscribe as we grow the channel, and a big thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. And on that note, let's get stuck in. We open with Ray and Gary watching Chopper, the classic Australian crime film starring Eric Bana. Gary, now considering himself a director, says he watches movies differently and even dreams of making it in Hollywood. Ray doesn't seem convinced, but joking that Hollywood is full of perverts, so Gary would fit right in. The conversation shifts when Gary reminds Ray about their upcoming school reunion. Ray doesn't get an invite, but Gary insists he should come anyway. Ray and Gary arrive at the school hall, and right away Gary is recognised by an old classmate. Ray, however, gets nothing but blank stares, which is a little awkward. As they grab drinks, Gary spots his first crush and decides to go over and chat. She remembers him, and as luck would have it, she works in real estate. Convenient, since Gary is apparently looking to rent. Outside, Ray runs into an old school teacher, now a principal, but once again, the guy has no idea who Ray is. Their conversation takes a reflective turn as the teacher admits he used to be tough, trying to maintain control in the classroom. He apologises for any past harshness, telling Ray that holding onto grudges for too long can eat you up. Ray seems to accept the apology, shaking his hand before heading back inside. Inside, Gary bumps into a former classmate who used to call him Shit Dick, and decides to relive the glory days by embarrassing him all over once again. Ray steps in to shut it down, but things escalate. A full-blown fight breaks out, ending with Gary accidentally punching a woman. On the way home, Ray admits he's a little hurt that no one remembered him, but Gary reassures him after tonight they definitely will. Back home, Ray is doing the dishes when Britney walks in and starts asking him deep questions about his happiness. Her speech is a little off, and Ray quickly catches on that something isn't right. When he presses her, she admits she took MDMA, given to her by someone at school. Furious but controlled, Ray tells Gary to keep an eye on her while he goes to handle things. Ray finds Aiden, Britney's friend, and demands to know where he got the MDMA from. Aiden nervously gives up her name, Troy. Ray warns him to stay away from Britney, making it crystal clear what will happen if he doesn't. We cut to Troy's house where he's dealing drugs to a young girl in exchange for something far worse. But before things go any further, Ray appears outside, watching him through the glass. The girl leaves and Ray steps in. We don't see what happens next, but given Ray's history, it's safe to assume Troy won't be dealing anytime soon. Back at home, Britney challenges Ray's authority, making a sarcastic remark about whether he's going to shoot her. She announces she's going to stay with her mom and storms off. Left in silence, Ray and Gary sit awkwardly, playing a game of Snap. Later that night, Ray sits down with a pizza. Britney emerges from her room and joins him. They eat quietly before Ray tells her he worries about her. He reminds her that the world is full of bad people, but no matter what, she can always talk to him. It's a rare, vulnerable moment between the two, a quiet but powerful ending to the episode. I also wanted to point out it's quite interesting to see the evolution of Britney, who just one season ago was a carefree child, and now she's hit the age of 13. She's growing very quickly, reflecting a lot of young teenage girls in society today. And that wraps up episode 6 of season 3. This one had a little bit of everything: comedy, nostalgia, and some seriously dark moments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Ray handled Britney's situation the right way? And why does Ray care so much about that nobody remembers him at school reunion? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Mr Inbetween breakdowns. See you in the next one.